Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Melina with Me Crafty Scrapper on Instagram and here on YouTube. I'm also the co-owner at Scrapbookingwithme.com, and my mom is E from Scrapbooking with Me Crafts here on YouTube. I wanted to share with you today another Scrap Your Stash Sunday video, and today I'm using my scrap pieces of cardstock and pattern paper in my favorite all-time way to use up scraps, and that is creating banners. I love creating banners with scrap papers and cardstocks. Love it. So today I've got a rather unique and very bright and festive layout for you, and I have already cut my scrap pieces of paper into banners. Now, if you have a banner punch or something that cuts these better, if you have a Cricut that you can put your papers on and it cuts the banners, that's all well and wonderful. I cut mine by hand, and it's very easy to do it like that. If you are a little apprehensive about it, I'm going to get a piece here. If you're very apprehensive about cutting banners and you don't want them to go all wonky or wavy, and you just can't do it this way, no worries whatsoever. If you haven't seen this little trick, you fold it over, meet it side to side, fold it in the middle, and then you start on the open corner, straight line up, and there's your banner. If you wanted to go make the banner cut deeper, you would have just went deeper with your scissors on the cut. But there is your banner cut, easy peasy, and then you just get that middle flattened right back out. No issues whatsoever. That is the easiest way to cut scrap pieces of paper into the banners that you need. So that is what I have already done. I've done some really thick ones, and then I've done an even thicker one, and maybe just a few thin ones, and then this teeny tiny little thin one here. And just put them willy-nilly on my two 12 by 12 sheets. I am doing a double layout today. These pictures, I thought I ordered 4 by 6s. They came 4 by 5 3/8 or something. It was weird sizes. So normally I would use 4 by 6s like this. And there's 2 on one page, 2 on the other page. Here is where the pages come apart there. And I'm going to eventually line these pictures up that I've already backed with white cardstock. And I'm going to get these banners all straight and lined up there. And then line up the pictures across there like that. My favorite way to do a double layout is having two pictures. And I mean, it might be 3, it might be another one, you know, kind of sideways here. But I love to use 4 pictures and line them up like this for a double layout. I love that. It's just neat, clean lines. Love it. Now, for these banners, to get them to stand out a little bit more, and especially the ones on tops, I'm going to use some Tim Holtz Distress Ink. This is the Weathered Wood. It's a gray color, and I'm going to go around on all of the edges of these banners and get them inked just so they have a little bit more definition. And then after I finish that, I will be back to show you what decorations I'm going to use on these. And if you have never used a sponge dauber or a finger dauber and inks, I'll just show you real quickly what I do. Open up the ink pad. If you scrub back and forth with a finger dauber or a sponge dauber, you're going to get a lot of peelies on the end. So tap your sponge dauber, and then you're just going to go on the edge and start putting that distressed look on the edges. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to go around all the edges, even in between on the banner here where the flaps are. I'm going to do that on all of these banners, and I will be right back with you. All right, so there we are. All the banners are inked around the edges with that Distress ink from Tim Holtz. It's weathered wood. I used around these very bright colors. I don't get to work with bright colors a lot anymore because my kids are pretty much grown. And we just don't do a lot of bright colors anymore. But this was a few years ago, my daughter's 12th birthday. And she had this hot pink iced donut looking cake. And so these papers that I had in my stash went so well with it. Like I said before, I cut all of these by hand. Just cut the banner tails on all of them. The longest part of this entire 2-page spread, the thing that took the longest was how many banners I wanted and how I arranged the banners. That was what took the longest. So everything else was pretty easy, went by really well. I will start putting down my pictures now. And I've got my star punch out because I want to do a few stars here and there and kind of contrast the colors when I do that. But I'm going to put my pictures down here how I want them. And I'm not going to be putting anything else back behind the pictures, so I can go ahead and get those placed and get them down. This picture wants to come up on the side, so I guess I didn't get the adhesive down good enough on that edge. So there's that fixed. So I want to know how y'all are liking these Scrap Your Stash videos. I want you to know, I want you to know how much I appreciate you watching my Scrap Your Stash Sunday videos. But I want to know how you're liking them. Have you tried anything that I have done in one of the Scrap Your Stash Sunday videos? Is there anything that you're wanting me to cover as far as a technique or anything like that in my Scrap Your Stash videos? Let me know that in the comments below. Now I'm using score tape. This is a generic score tape. I have to get me some regular score tape, but I'm using that just because I've got a few layers that's going to be back behind these pictures, and I want them to stick very well. So I'm using that instead of my ATG in the pink gun over here. I did adhere the banners down with my ATG, and that should be good. And I'm using this little tool. It's a tool that comes with the Cricut, I believe, or it might be something you have to buy a la carte after you get the Cricut. But anyways, that's what I have found to be the easiest to get to separate the backing from score tape. My gracious, I see it if I try with my fingers and just pull and pull and tug, and it just keeps coming up all together. So I have found that little tool to be very, very useful. It stays at my side all the time. I'm going to get my T-square and line this up good so that I get my pictures exactly where I want them and lined up even. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that works because I want some space at the top. So even when I use my T-square, I still come back and look and make sure before I glue down everything. And with pattern paper, it's really good so you can see that same pattern on both sides and it looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down, and then usually the next one will be a little bit easier because you've already lined that one up. All right, I'm going to get these adhered down and be right back with you. All right, I'm back. I've put all of my pictures down, got them adhered, and I am punching out some stars, and they keep jumping around on me. Punched out some stars from some scrap paper, and I'm going to put them around a few places. And I'll be making me some clusters of stars here in a minute. I'm going to get a solid pink, a light, and a darker. And then I'll get, let's see how this green looks against that. Oh yeah. And then a little bit of green going on with that too. So a few more here. I'll do 3 and 3 and 3. Since I've done 1, 2, 3, 4 of the orange, I might do one more orange. I might go back and get a few more. This is a scrap piece of olive green. I must have just used a little bitty strip of it. That sure is a big piece of scrap, huh? I have to do that pink below, because if I did the pink up there, you really couldn't see it up against that. So I'm thinking I need some navy blue stars too. So let me look in my scrap pile here. And if I don't have any right here beside me, let's see what that is. No, that's not navy blue, is it? I want a little bit brighter of a blue. So let me look up here. Let's see about that one. That's purpley. Let's look. Ooh, this one might be it right here. Oh yeah, that's it. There's me some blue to go with it. So let's get a few blue stars. And then I need some purple too, because I do have this purple strip here. So get, all right, so I might be going back and getting a few more of each color punched, but I like this so far. So let's see, this one was the one I'm thinking not even put any pink on that one, maybe a pink bling piece, since there's so much pink going on in that picture. And then right there, same thing will go over here. So I need to do another little cluster over here. I have found with this state that our world is in right now, that I have gotten more scrapbooking done. Well, paper projects, paper crafting in general, I've gotten more of that done And I'm loving it. I love being able to get it done, get it scrapped. I was so behind on scrapbooking, and so I'm really loving being able to get some done, you know. I'm gonna do maybe that. I'm missing that orange pattern over here though, so I might be doing me a few more of the orange stars. Let's see here. I hadn't really even used my purple yet. I haven't used my purple yet at all. Okay, let's see here. Okay, purple there. I'm gonna go, she's got on a purple shirt. That's why I did that little bit of purple there. I think I might put it out. What you think? Of course, if this was a live video, you could tell me what you thought and I could go with your recommendation. But it's not. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That purple ties in with our purple shirt there. And then there and that one. That one. Yeah. I like how that's looking. Okay, and then where to put the rest of the stars. Now, I don't have to necessarily use all of them. I do like that though. And let's see. Some more could go somewhere. They don't have to go on the picture themselves, of course. Let's see here. I don't know. I might like another one there, maybe. Ooh, I like that. And maybe a light pink one there. I like that too. Cute. So my rule of 3, I like doing odd numbers, but my rule of 3, I like the 4 there. Who knows, I might even like a 5th one there. But I do like making clusters like this. And pink's not going to go over there. Maybe a blue. And this is what I do, y'all, whenever I'm making my scrapbook pages. I just sit and fuss and fuss and fuss until I figure out how I like it. I do like the 3 clusters. I'll figure out in a minute if I like it 4 or go back to 3 or what I'm going to do there. But I do like the 3 clusters like that. And then I'm wanting to see if I want to do another cluster maybe. I like that. I don't know. I kind of like it just like that because I've still got to add a title. So I think I like it like that. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere these down because I really like those. I'm going to get me some bling up here on my hanging wall. And I might get me a flare from over there too. And then I got to get me a title. So I'm going to go round up all of that, figure out how I want the clusters, and I'll be right back. All right, so I've got all of my stars placed, and I went with 3 and 3, and then I did 4, 4 there, and then I just did a lone one here at the bottom of this banner, and I like how that looks. I had some puffy alpha stickers from a Felicity Jane pack in my stash, and I want to put just a very simple title this way on this side here. So I'm going to do that, and then I thought better against the flare that I was thinking about. Everything's pretty flat. If I put a flare, it's going to pop up really high, and I don't want that. So I'm going to look through my bling here and see what colors I've got that will go along with this. And I want to do some middles on just a few of these stars. I'm putting a little piece of bling, and that kind of goes along with the polka dots there. Thinking that light purple would be really cute, and then that light pink. Okay, that is a set from Echo Park that went along with their Once Upon a Time collection. And there's some hot pink ones from Doodlebug. That's their sprinkles. So I think those two will do it. And I think I like that bubblegum pink better than that pink. So I'm just going to take some purple and light pink and then some dark pink from that one. Let's see here. All right, little Y, you stay on my finger till I'm ready for you. All right, the middle one, I think I'll put a purple one there. Okay, and then the light pink here. Okay, and then let's see. Dark pink. That's got too much pink on it already. Let's go with I like that. So let's go in the middle of that blue star, covering up that one. If it will stay. Yep, I like that. But then that one's going to need something, and it's going to be tiny. So I'll probably do a tiny little purple one on top of that. I think I'll add it over to the edge because all the rest are in the middle. I like that. Okay, and then I think I'm going to add another purple one there since there's no purple over here. Add that one to the middle of that green one. I like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's my odd rule. Doing odd number. So I like that. Okay, and then I'm going to add my tiny little title over here, and I'm probably going to start it right there where those stars start there, just so that it's not off in space by itself. That is one of my biggest pet peeves about my own scrapbooking. Now, if anybody else wants to do that, it's totally up to them. But for me, I like to cluster things together. When you have something off in space, which I know this one is, but it kind of ties together those banners there, and that's why I did that one. But when you have things that's just off in space by themselves, it kind of disconnects the whole page. So I've found if you kind of just cluster your stuff together, and this P might even overlap onto that star a little bit as I'm doing the title, but it'll be like the title is coming off the stars. So I kind of, you know, cluster things together. And that's how I like it with my scrapbooks, my scrapbook layouts. So I'm going to add this title, and I'm going to call this layout done, because on my other pages of her birthday, the same birthday, I took lots of pictures of this birthday, and I have done a lot of journaling with those other pages. So this one's going to be in the mix of all of her birthday pages. So I'm not going to do journaling on this one. I'm just going to add my title, and I'm going to be done with this double layout. And this is the last of her birthday pictures from that year. So I'm done with these birthday pictures. I'm sad to see the bright colors go though. But I'm going to add this title, and then I'll have you some still shots at the very end. Thank you so much for visiting my channel today. I so appreciate it. You'll never know how much. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you would like to see in a Scrap Your Stash Sunday video in the future. And I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye, y'all.